Hello there, HQTs. Happy hump day to you all. It feels like you haven't seen me all year long, doesn't it? That's because you haven't. It's my first show of the decade, and it's awesome to be here. We've had an interesting kick-off to 2020 so far. From Nicki Minaj's new wax figure looking like she had an extreme facelift, to Harry and Meghan stepping back from being senior royals. Wow. To Tom Hanks' sung Chet going viral for speaking patois at the Golden Globes. Big things go on, man. You done know. Big up, everybody. Welcome, come on. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your Queen Elizabeth, your mistress, your business, your authentic presenter, stuck in your phone's front and center. And this is HQ Trivia, where what you know can bring you dough, or a whole bunch of HQ coins at least. Been sticking to your resolutions so far, have ya? Excuses are so 2019. We're in season 13 right now. You're feeling lucky. You're gonna win some money. My fingers are crossed for you. My toes are too. Believe me, they really are. Now, here's what we've got coming up. Tomorrow, HQX is back as our newest game, and it's all about you and your creativity. It's easy to play, no trivia questions or word puzzles. All you need to do is take pictures with your phone to compete in photo challenges, and then you tap on the photos from other players that you like. The player with the most likes wins. Hit that subscribe button to get notified on when to play. Okay, the next HQX game, that's tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it. Friday, we've got your ticket to ride. HQ Tunes is bringing you the Beatles. So beat that. That's happening at 9 p.m. on Friday. On Saturday, it's not Smart Today, it's Art Today. Look at that. Yep, tricky questions for you art enthusiasts. Can you paint a pretty picture like the greats? We will find out then, won't we? Sunday, I tell no lie. We've got fairy tale trivia for you. Hopefully you'll get the happy ending you've been looking for your whole entire life. Okay? It's happening on Sunday. Lastly, we have Movie Monday for your film buffs out there. And this time, all the questions are about Oscar-winning movies. 'Tis the season, award season. 9 p.m. Eastern on Monday. Yeah, that's what we've got coming up. Now tonight, look out for 21 questions coming your way. Prize questions at Q6, 11, 18. Millions of HQ coins up for grabs for those prizes and cash at the final question if you make it that far. All right. Time for Shaz's Celebrity Corner. One of my favorite Hollywood couples right now, J-Lo and A-Rod. They are just too cute. Look at them. Yeah, they first met at one of his games, but a lot of these stars meet on set, of course, making movies. How well do you know your Hollywood romances? Here's my next fave couple, Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds. What do you think? What set did they meet on? Is it Green Lantern, Deadpool, or Accepted? What set did they meet on? They have like 3 kids already since then. But what movie brought them together? Do you know? You know. All right, you know your pop culture. Green Lantern, of course. At least something good came out of that movie. Next up, the other Ryan Gosling and his beautiful boo, Eva Mendes. Where did these two lovebirds hook up? Was it Blade Runner, The Place Beyond the Pines, or Hitch? I love these two together. Both talented, both gorgeous. They've got a couple of kids under their belt now as well. But where did they first meet? The Place Beyond the Pines. You guys are too good. You're too good. All right. We've got time for one last one. My former crush, Ben Affleck, and his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner. What movie sparked their romance before it all came burning down, before The Nanny and all that stuff, Argo, Daredevil, Pearl Harbor. Get those votes in. We've only got a few seconds left. They're really good at co-parenting. They've got 2 beautiful kids themselves. What movie brought their love together? Daredevil, you said. Well, how is that? Because Jen was not in Daredevil. It's Pearl Harbor, guys. Pearl Harbor. All right, you did pretty well. Let's count it down just a few seconds before the real games begin. Okay, players, It's about that time. It's time to get with the quizzing. Here we go with Q1. Which of these is a common type of pickle? Half sour, totally happy, zero sad. Don't end up in a pickle here by getting it wrong. I have to whip out an extra life on him. You ain't a hero if you went for zero, and now you're sad as well. It's half sour we were looking for, of course. 73,000 of you aren't bitter. I can't guarantee what kind of mood you'll be in if you eat a pickle, but I can tell you that the pickle itself is going to be some kind of sour. All right, Q2, which keyboard key is used to transition between capital and lowercase? Control, Shift, Escape. Sure you must have used this today unless you're using pen and paper like the ancient times. Major key alert, you get my drift. We are talking shift. And who's shifting on to the next round? 71,000 of you are. Alt and Control are the new kids on the block, but the tried and true old-timer shift is from the days of the typewriter. Something you young'uns know nothing about. Now, no better way to handle a savage question than with an extra life. You can use as many as 3 in one game. Do you see it on your screen? Well, do you? Go ahead and tap it then. To buy one, you can also buy extra lives throughout the game by tapping on the heart below. They'll work on every question up to Q17 in this game. Who's ready for Q3? You are! Which unit of language is typically the smallest? Syllable, sentence, paragraph. Now you're talking my language. Which one's the smallest? If you said a paragraph is smaller than a syllable, that was pretty silly indeed. Syllable is the answer. Oh, word up. 74,000 of you got it right. You write a paragraph by stringing sentences together. Sentences that are made out of words, which can be chopped up into teeny tiny syllables. Q4, which adjective best describes the Japanese condiment wasabi? Salt, salty, hot, sweet. What's up, B? With that wasabi. If you think wasabi is sweet, you're in for a shock next time you have sushi, because it's hot. Drink lots of water with that. 72,000 of you got it right. All right, hot stuff. Now, if you've only tried wasabi in America, you probably got the imitation kind made of horseradish. If you want to be really daring, try a double dose of the Japanese variety. Now, you want to level up as high as possible before the season finale, of course. Add a point multiplier to help you reach your next level. They work on all the points you earn in this game. Very useful to have indeed. All right, next question coming up, Q5. Cleopatra ended her life to avoid capture by whom? Greece, Sparta, Rome. Oh, the girl's favourite Halloween costume. The beautiful Cleopatra, known for her beauty, but you can't forget she was a boss chick when in Rome. Rome, of course, is the answer, although it was a little tricky for some of you. 48,000 of you got it right. Cleopatra was the mistress of Julius Caesar, but Caesar Augustus wasn't as big of a fan. Oh no, let's just say it all ended badly for the Queen of the Nile. Hopefully this doesn't end too badly for you. It's our first prize question of the game. You get this right, you have to make a choice. Either take the HQ coins and run or stick around for the next one. Remember, HQ coins can get you those power-ups, right? Like erasers, word super spins, or extra lives. Here goes Q6. Of these 3 groups, which are there more of in the board game Clue? Suspects, rooms, weapons. Or Cluedo, as we call it in the UK. Always got to have that difference, that slight difference to confuse us all. We ain't talking Colonel Mustard, so it must be rooms. You got room to play, 27,000. Ooh, brutal. Not going to go with savage. I'm going to go with brutal, okay? There are a ton of combos to accuse a suspect in this game with 6 suspects, 6 possible murder weapons, and 9 rooms. That's a total of, let me do the calculation, 324 possible outcomes. Here's your next mystery to solve. What's in the bag? We're offering 147 coins to 27,367 players right now. Where they to an extra life there. 8,201 of you decided to take those coins, early winners. Well done. 33,000 of you are still playing. Let's go. We've got work to do. Q7, which is not a spin-off of the hit sitcom Blackish. Grownish, mixedish, brokish. You don't want to be rightish. That's not going to help you. There was a sitcom. If it was a sitcom based on my life, brokish would be about right. But no such luck just yet. Brokish is the answer, and you fixed it. 24,000 of you did. 2 spin-offs in 6 years is pretty epic, isn't it? The Blackish empire has expanded to bring us the lives of the somewhat grown and the kind of mixed. Q8 coming your way right now. Which of these states was not named for an English ruler? Louisiana, North Carolina, Virginia. Who's ruling in the game right now? And who will be after this question? If you tapped on North Carolina, you are heading down south to Louisiana. You're about those beignets. 13,000 of you are another brutal right there. Lost about half of you. Louisiana was named after Louis XIV of France. Remaining pure, should we say? Know what I mean? Q9. Kentucky's New Madrid Bend is primarily surrounded by what state? Illinois, Missouri, Kentucky. We'll drive you around the bend trying to figure this out. Do you like my sparkling dress, by the way? I do. If you went for Illinois, you're about to be real annoyed because it's Missouri. You didn't miss that, did you? 12,000 of you didn't. This little jot of Kentucky real estate is an enclave living its best life away from the rest of the state. The only thing separating it from Missouri is the Mississippi River. We're rolling on a river right now to Q10. Which of these creatures has a blowhole? Manatee, hammerhead shark, or narwhal? Do you have a blowhole? Send me a DM with a picture of it. All right, now, don't take me up on that offer. If you went for manatee, you are just blowing hot air right now. Narwhal is the answer. Nah, if you got anything else. 15,000 of you doing swimmingly well. Nature comes up with all sorts of weird and wonderful ways to breathe, doesn't it? But you'll find that blowholes are exclusive to cetaceans like dolphins, porpoises, and whales like the narwhal. Having a whale of a time with our next prize question here on Q11. In the history of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, what celebrity is granted the most wishes? Miley Cyrus, John Cena, or Mark Hamill? Love this foundation, by the way. They're great. If you picked Miley, you came in like a wrecking ball there. He'll wreck you in the ring, though. It's John Cena. Yes, seen that coming. 13,000 of you did. Tons of stars have made wishes come true for seriously ill kids, but nobody's topped the over 600 wishes granted by John Cena. All right, make a wish, and let's see what we're working with. All right, 345 coins. We're offering to 13,052 players. 7 questions until the next prize question, so a couple more. All right, then last time, 345 coins. That's really close to an extra life right there and some other cool things. All right, 6,348 players chose to take the 345 coins. Early winners again in the game. 8,990 still playing. Let's go Q12. Which chemical element's name can be spelled using the symbols for different elements? Arsenic, terbium, nickel. In your element right now, he hopes. It's a serious risk to human health, but I hope you picked it here anyway. It's arsenic. Are you still in the game? 5,467 of you are. Now, kids, don't try mixing argon, selenium, nitrogen, iodine, and carbon in the hopes of making arsenic. Just stick to your spelling tricks, okay? Keep it simple. Q13, your lucky number, according to results of the Wonderlic test. Which NFL position is the smartest? Quarterback, defensive tackle, tight end. Come in your smarty pants. If you tapped on tight end, your pockets are going to be even tighter still. How about that? 2,719 of you tackled that. Wonderlic judges cognitive ability of 12 minutes of multiple choice questions on a scale of 1 to 50. OT's averaged the highest with 26. Q14. Which nation does not officially use a square flag? Vatican City, Nepal, Switzerland. Any squares out there? Well, this flag's got distinct qualities indeed, but it's far from square. Nepal is what we were looking for. Flying your flags high. 4,830 of you all knew that one. Almost all of you. National flags with a 1-to-1 ratio are rare. The only thing rarer than that is a unicorn or a 5-sided flag like Nepal's. Q15, we're getting close. Which of these cheeses would usually be classified as a soft cheese? Parmesan, Camembert, Manchego. Spread it on, players. Spread it on. Guess it depends how many decades you've had it in your fridge. It's supposed to be Camembert. Are you cheesing right now? Who's cheesing? 4,320 of you are. Camembert is part of the Brie family. In other words, it's ooey gooey. Better pair it with a crisp cracker before you make a mess. All right, Q16. Who did not create the character that a moon of Uranus is named for? Is it... to know that it's Lord Byron? In fact, I'd prefer not to. Okay, 3,202 of you got it right. Lordy. Uranus has a mind-boggling 27 moons, virtually all of them named after Shakespeare characters. Just 3 are named for Pope's people, leaving Lord Byron moonless. Q17, where on earth is the permanent human settlement at the highest elevation? Peru, Switzerland, Nepal. All right, I'm feeling a chill coming on. Up here. All the way up. Some call this home, but it's not for the faint of heart. It's in Peru. Did you get Peru? Well, you are elevating in the game. 3,147 of you are. There are 50,000 inhabitants of La Rinconada in Peru, a place with stunning views, bone-chilling cold, and a lack of oxygen. So take a deep breath. It's our next and last prize question. All right, Q18. Which of these mathematical terms is a trigonometric ratio? Secant, theta, hypotenuse. That is not a word you use every day. Trigonometric. In fact, I've never said it before in my life, before now. Does anyone really remember trigonometry? Well, I guess you do if you tapped on secant. Secant, you shall find 2,727 if you did. An angle of unknown value is named theta. The hypotenuse is the longest side of a right angle triangle, right? But the secant is the only ratio here. Do the math. And let's see what's in that bag. Okay, 551 coins we're offering to 2,727 players. 3 questions until the last question of the game. Well, we've got cash up for grabs. So you want the coins or you want to go for the cash? Dash for the cash. 363 players chose to take the 551 coins. 2,364 if you're still with me. Good luck to all of you. As we move on to Q19, the Pinocchio paradox arises if the famous puppet declares that his nose will now do what? Shrink, grow, not change. Oh, Pinocchio. Now, my nose would be growing too right now if I said the answer is shrink, because it's not, it's grow. Grow is the answer. Who's growing in the game? 1,500 of you are. Pinocchio's nose grows only when he tells a lie, right? If he announces it will grow and it does, it's not a lie, so it can't grow. And if it doesn't grow, he lied. So it should grow, but it doesn't. Very confusing. Very confusing indeed. Q20, let's do it. Which UK Commonwealth country does not currently feature Queen Elizabeth on its currency? The Bahamas, Barbados, New Zealand. Who snubbed the Queen though? I've got a bunch of these notes in my wallet. It's Barbados, my third home. Because I go there a lot. I love it. Okay, 1,074 of you got it correct. New Zealand and the Bahamas both have Lizzie on their bills. Barbados does not. You want those dollar bills, though, tonight, don't you? So get ready, because we are heading into the final round with 1,074 players left in the game. No one can use extra lives because we were done with those a few questions back. We've got $1,000 in the bag right now. Q21, the historical figures cited in REM's It's the End of the World as We Know It all share what? Country of birth, initials, birthday. The big one right here. Big up, big up. You'll be shiny, happy people if you get this right. Otherwise, It's the End of the World as You Know It. It was released as a single in 1987 and named a bunch of historical figures from Leonard Bernstein to Lester Bangs. It's initials for the win. Tonight we have 586 winners. You smashed it. Congratulations to our 586 winners tonight, standing strong. You are taking home $1.71 and 1,401,024 points. Look at that. There's a lot to take home. Well done to all you guys. We've got Ronnie C13. 13 was your lucky number. Rocky 216. That was maybe a rocky road for you, but you did it. Who else? Well done, HQTs. You came, you played, you slayed. I'm Sharon Carpenter. Here's where you can find me. You know where. Stop by, say hi, don't be shy. And you know we're back tomorrow night, starting at 8 p.m. with HQX, then more trivia at 9, and then words at 9:30 p.m. Jam-packed schedule, so make sure you be there. All right, until then, have an awesome rest of your night, guys. See you soon. Bye.